is up, everybody? Welcome back to Underground Stars. This is season 4, and today I'm here with
Pseudo.
What's going on, man? How's everything?
I'm good, man. Life's been good. Life's been treating me good. You know what I mean? Production's been good. I can't complain, man. Not a single thing has been wrong.
To be honest,
honestly, yeah. I think as far as wait, go ahead. How have you been?
Guys,
How have you
I've been good.
Saturday?
I have been good. I been working. Got a couple things that we got going on. Few projects, few songs. Can't complain. Trying to get end of the year all done. But yeah.
Right. Do you so what do you guys have any as underground stars, do you guys have any other artist releases coming out?
We got yeah, we got Tommy. Tommy's dropping actually by the time this is out.
Information that's top secret?
Nah. Tommy's dropping tonight. As of tonight. So it'll be out by the time this goes up.
Oh shit.
But he's got an EP called Virtual. It's like 4 songs that's coming out tonight.
Oh shit, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out then. Because I've been peeping Mercy out and everybody else. I'm like, damn, that nigga is snapping right now. Y'all are going crazy.
Yeah. Because we just put out the whole Inner Friends project, and then a few singles with Tommy, then the EP. Right. And we're trying to figure something out for the end of the year, but that's most likely going to be it, besides, Loop Kids and stuff like that.
Right. When's the next Xander Loop Kid coming out? I don't know, I need that in my veins.
Dog, I have it. It's ready.
So what you waiting on?
Dog, because I'm doing it. I'm releasing it at the end of the month because it's my birthday at the end of the month.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm doing my MIDI kit, my MIDI Madness 2 at the end of the month, and then also a Loop Kit at the end of the month.
Right.
So yeah, I've been stashing it just for this.
Honestly, I've been thinking the same. Like, I really need to put out a loop kit myself because everybody keeps asking, like, "Yo, Pseudo, where's some loops? Send some loops. Send some beats. Send some drums. Blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, man." Here's my thing. Even though my impact on the producer community is very, 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 very minuscule at this point, a lot of people don't realize that there's so many people in your DM like asking, like, "Yo, let's work," and I'm down with that, but it just piles up so fucking quick.
Yeah,
like really quick. And I'm the type of person where I like want to work with everybody. Like, I don't know, that's just how I am. I want to fuck with everybody. That's just how I am.
Yeah.
And it gets overwhelming, like, whenever people keep asking, like, "Yo, did you finish it? Yo, did you finish it?" Like, bro, there's, like, 20 people in front of you, at least.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean that in, like, a degrading way, though, but it's just, like, let me breathe, man.
Yeah, even though, like, you might not have, like, the whole audience as everybody else, you still have a lot of people who are, like, connected with you.
Yeah. So that's how that's going. But I fuck with everybody, man. Like, there's so many talents in the producer community that I think should get a lot more recognition, and they're working their way towards that. But there's a lot of people that a lot of people don't know about, and that needs to, like, really change.
Yeah,
honestly.
like who?
But
what names you got?
Off the top of my head, shout out my boy Kaiju and Way Pass. They definitely been putting me on game lately. But Kaiju, Way Pass, just everybody in their camp. I can't name everybody off the top of my head because those are the two that I really talk to. a lot, but everybody over there just straight love. You know what I mean? Everybody's cool. They'll show you some stuff. They'll work with you. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, there's just kaiju, way past. Also, it's way past with a T, but I just say way past with an S. I don't know why I do that. But kaiju, way past. I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank right now, but yeah, there's a bunch of people. I promise. But
No, yeah. I feel like every day I find someone new who like I for some reason I follow but like don't see them. But I feel like every day I like discover someone new. I'm like, oh, this guy's kind of fire.
Yeah, there was one time I actually posted a loop on Twitter, and I was like, yo, whoever wants this, DM me, and I got like 7 DMs like right off the bat. Yo, send me this. So I sent it to all of them. There was one guy in particular that I was like, wait, I followed this dude and I didn't even know who he was. His name was like Nito or something like that. I was like, wait, this kid's like actually fire. So I've been meaning to like tap back in with him, but there's just like a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
But
as far
I think, go on.
No, you go ahead.
I was about to say because you said your influence wasn't like as great or as big
as I want it to be, at least, and it's still
no
really
doubt.
small.
But I mean, I feel like a lot of people know you though. That's the thing.
That's true. And I actually had this realization yesterday. Like, there's a lot of people that know who I am. Like, maybe like not people. There's a lot of people who know who I am. But what do they know me for? Do they know me for being an absolute like degenerate menace on the timeline? Or do they know me from being a producer? Because I'm good at being both, you know what I mean? But I think it's just one kind of outshines the other just because of how I've portrayed my like just everything that I put on Twitter, you know what I mean? So that's something that I need to start changing. I feel like I need to start making that transition music oriented. And it's kind of hard to find that fine line because I see Twitter as my own playground. Like I just whatever I think, whatever goes on in my head, I just put it out on Twitter. And if people like it, people like it. You know what I mean? I don't think I can guess anything that I put on Twitter. I don't think about anything I put on Twitter because, I mean, I want my account to portray exactly who I am. I want that shit to be like genuine and everything. But at the same time, you know, there's drawbacks to everything. So I think it's just one of those things that I need to actually figure out and be like, I don't want to say if I want to take people serious, I have to be serious because I feel like that takes the fun out of it. But there's a certain demeanor that you have to have. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't always have to be like, oh, I'm serious. I make music all the time. No. Like, I don't know. I just want it to be like playful and entertaining and then like make music on the side.
Yeah.
Not make music on the side, but make music a priority and then like other stuff on the side.
Yeah.
Like right now I'm working on very first album right now. Very first album. And I'm talking like album. Like I'm getting the Avengers of artists. Like
so it's like yours, right?
Yeah, like it's like mine. And I'm getting producers or artists on it. So I already know there's 2 people in mind that I don't mind like saying. Xerxes is definitely going to be on it because Xerxes is crazy. And then 7. I don't know if you know who 7 is, but 7 is definitely going to be on there too. But yeah, it's just I wanted to find a way to express myself, especially being a minority, being black and everything. And then on top of that, being different, being whatever you want to be, like just trying to believe in what you want to do and people, you know, just ridiculing you, blah, 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 whatever. So I got this whole like idea, like this, it's going to have skits, transitions, just a bunch of other stuff. It's going to be crazy. But that for now, that's on the low. I think there's only like 3 songs done on it so far. But that's definitely coming soon. And I feel like once that comes out, people will be like, man, he's actually got something instead of just, it's just like him just, just mouthing off on Twitter, just saying something. I want to make it for myself, but I want to prove other people.
No, for sure. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying. Yeah. So, yeah, that's really it. Just trying to find a way to bring all of your audiences together. Like the audiences that enjoy me for music, the audiences that enjoy me for my deranged tweets, the audience, just trying to bring that all together and cultivate one community that I can just like be cool with everybody. Like, for example, I don't know if you saw on Twitter the other day, one of my greatest role models is Etika, because Etika.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Etika. Rest in peace to Etika, but just the community that he had and being in that community, it was just like everybody was so cool. Everybody was so loving. Everybody was really supportive of each other. Everybody, type shit. And I want to be able to give that to other people. Like, like I just want to create this community of just mass chaos, just everything just going crazy in it. But at the same time, we're like one, like we're all cool, we're all tight, you know what I mean? We're tight knit. Yeah. So that's something that I've always wanted to do myself. I'm in the process of doing that, but that's definitely, along those lines as well. That's why I enjoy like Etika, because his presence, his charisma is just so influencing. It just makes everybody around him happy. And that's the kind of like person, producer, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I just want to be an influence to other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah. Yeah, man. I feel like a lot of people are going to look at this and be like, that's not what I was expecting him to say. I was expecting him to just go on the podcast and just say some wild stuff the entire time.
Yeah.
And just be like, ooh, or just do some like dumb stuff like the entire time. But nah, this is like really like real life what I want.
Yeah.
And I don't think I think the only person that I've talked to like seriously about this is, shout out my boy Bleed. Bleed is, I wouldn't be producing if it wasn't for Bleed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I first started producing, I mean, obviously I was Buns. Everybody starts off Buns. But I remember watching like one of Bleed's snippets or whatever. It had to be at least like a little over a year ago. I want to say probably a little over a year ago, I was watching one of Bleed's snippets, and every single time he would have a snippet, I would just ask him a question like, yo, how did you do this? Especially like being on Ableton at the time. Yeah. There wasn't a lot of people on Ableton that, well, okay, I can't say that, but there's not a lot of people on Ableton that have sauce like that, unless you're talking about, obviously like Kenny Beats and like a bunch of other stuff. But that, like, for the most part, everybody that I knew at the time that was making beats, like, around me, like, I was trying to learn from people around me, everybody was on FL. So, like, there wasn't that much that I could learn. And he was just, like, putting me on game. Like, I can't say anything because, he gave me a lot of sauce. But, yeah, like, he was just, like, Bleed was really just, like, yeah, this is how I did this, this is how I did this. And then we would talk all the time. Blah 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 blah. That's how we became good friends. It was just like I was just trying to learn, and he thought I was cool. I thought he was cool, and then we literally talk every day. I talk to Bleed every day. Like I call him up every day. Yo, how's life, man? How's life treating you? Blah blah blah, whatever. I think there was one where I freaked out. I was high. And I think he like took a trip to Cali or something like that. And I think it was like our very first or second collab beat. Like we weren't like super, super tight knit yet. And I showed it to Leave, and then Leave rapped on it, and then put a snippet of it on Twitter. And I was over here freaking out. I was like, oh my God, what if Bleed sees this? I'm going to get fucking canceled. Oh my God, this is the end of fucking everything. And then I called up Bleed, like almost like borderline in tears, like, yo, bro, like I didn't mean to put that, I didn't mean to give it to him, blah, 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 blah. I was just showing him because I was excited, blah, 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 you know, all that stuff. He was like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like, who matters? And that song is on Leaves' album today.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, me and Bleed have been through like some. That's the homie for real. That's my homie.
Yeah.
Homie. So, yeah.
That's fire. Yeah, because I always see like either you tweet something like a picture of like your text or whatever, or he does. It's always funny.
There's there's a lot of stuff that me, like, a lot of people won't see it because, like, obviously I won't release like all of our text messages and stuff. But there's a lot of things that like me and Bleed are literally like just alike. Like literally, like when it comes down to like music taste, whenever it comes down to like almost anything that you could think of, me and Bleed are just like really, really cool like that. And that's why I can't wait to meet him, bro. Because like once I meet him in person, I'm pretty sure he's taller than me though. I don't know. He claims that he's taller than me, but whatever. Fuck that nigga. No, I'm playing. But he says that he's taller. Well, I can't wait to meet him for the simple fact that like I haven't met somebody that has so many like similar interests as me in person. So I think it would be like it would be interesting just to like, yo, what's up, and then like cook up or you know just do whatever, just do dumb shit together. But yeah, that's my dog for real. Shout out Bleed. That's my dog.
I should have done like an Ellen. I should have pulled up on you with Bleed. We should start in the middle of this, like, now that you say that, and pull him out.
Yeah, actually, bro, I don't even have any like. Oh, my phone died. Oops. I don't even have any like, bro. Even like when I FaceTime Bleed, like, I'll FaceTime Bleed sometimes, and this is how he's on the camera. It's just like this. He's like, "Yo, what's up?"
My phone in.
I mean, I've seen his like full face and everything, obviously, like,
yeah.
But it's just like I don't know. I think it's funny, but yeah. So
that's crazy though. I didn't know that. I was wondering because like since y'all always go like back and forth or whatever, I was just wondering like how close y'all actually were.
Nah, I dead ass talk to Bleed probably every day, if not at least like once every couple of days or whatever. I just call him up, be like, "Yo, you good? What's up?" You know, like just check on him because like that's my. If you're like my homie for real, like sometimes I get in this mood where like I want to check on people, but I don't want to bother them at the same time. With him, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna call Bleed. If he don't answer, he don't answer.
Yeah,
I'll blow up his phone sometimes. He fucking hates it. There's be times where I'll call Bleed 5 times in a row and he won't answer.
Jeez,
he's like, dude, why the fuck are you FaceTiming? But yeah, that's my homie for real. That's my little what's something that I could say? My little I don't know. My little satanic I don't fucking know. Nah, Bleed's the homie though. Bleed's the homie.
Yeah. Alright, so something I've been meaning to ask, and I meant to ask it whenever we were in Dallas.
I'm scared.
But don't worry, it's nothing crazy. Is this whole nani thing.
Yo!
How did that happen?
Alright. So here's the story. Here's like the actual story of how it happened, right? So I remember one time I was just at work. I was just at work and everybody left at work. So I had my laptop out and I was making beats and stuff like that. And so Slurp Beats, shout out Slurp, he posted this tweet about Nani. And then I was like, wait, that's like literally perfect for me. So I went and bought the plugin and I used it and I was like, wait, this plugin is good. And then I literally put up a tweet of me using it at work and I think it got like, I can't remember. It wasn't that many. It was like 200, 300 likes or something like that. But a lot of people saw it. And then I was still in Wave Force at the time. So I think it was like Bleed or Aster or All Truth or something. They were like, yo, you should like deadass hit them up for like a sponsor because it looks like that, they're just like coming off the ground and, you should probably hit them up. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it. So I hit them up. And I think it took them like a day to respond. And they said that they were still trying to work out like an ambassador program because some other people had asked before. So they said give them a couple days. And then the next day they responded. They were like, yeah, here's your code. And I was like, oh, shoot. All right, cool. Whatever. And so I posted it on Twitter. Mm-hmm. People went crazy, man. I did not think that one opportunity was gonna go like that crazy. There was a lot of people that were just like eating it up, like they loved it and everything. I still use it to this day. I'm not even gonna lie, but there was like a lot of people. There was a lot of people that actually just knew me simply because like Nani, like just like, oh, that's the dude that that's got sponsored by Nani, blah 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 blah. So I don't know. It was just like a match like made in heaven, just like waiting to happen. You know what I mean?
I think that's like the first thing that that's like whenever I think of like how we started talking or whatever. That's like the first thing that pops in my mind.
Right.
Because I don't know realistically how we got connected. But I just remember seeing you push that out, and I'm like, oh. Pseudo.
Yeah, I really don't remember either. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, so like there was a lot of people that started. That's really like when I started like hitting like a lot of traction. Like a lot of people are like starting to like notice, whatever. Even though like my audience is still like really small. That's like when a lot of people are like, oh, hey, there's this Pseudo kid that likes hentai and he's kind of half good at making beats.
Yeah.
Maybe I should like pay attention to him. But nah, so I don't know, that was just really crazy. It's funny because I called up my dad and I was like, hey dad, I got sponsored by a plugin. And he was like, what does that mean? You gotta explain that to me. And I explained it to him. He was like, oh, what does it do? And
look, dad.
I looked at my phone like, wait, I forgot. I probably shouldn't have told him. But I told him. He was like, so can I buy it? And I was like, I mean, you can, but like, what are you going to use it for? Like, so, yeah, I don't know. My dad that's a wild man. I remember there was one time I was tweeting some wild stuff because my dad follows me on Twitter. Yeah. I was tweeting some wild stuff. And I said something. Somebody said something about, or I think I said something about like hide the hentai or something like that.
I remember. You
remember that? Yeah. And then my dad went in the comments and was like, "Nah, we want to see all of it." I was like, "Nah, man. Now y'all know where I get it from. I'm just, you know what I mean?"
I'm gonna throw that tweet up right here somewhere. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah. So. Nani is just one step towards, doing everything that I want to do. Yeah, so I'm really grateful for that opportunity too, because like there's not a lot of people with that small of a following that I had at the time, if a following at all, that would have been able to be presented with that opportunity. So I'm extremely grateful that I even got that. But yeah, I'm just really grateful that I even had that opportunity. Like even as a really small producer, because like a lot of people would not, have that opportunity. So it may have been something small, but I know that there's going to be a lot more that comes off of it. Or, there's going to be like bigger things down the line and everything. So
for sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Speaking of, use code Pseudo10 for 10% off Nani. Don't forget to do that. Okay, my fault. I had to shameless plug that. My fault.
Hey, don't worry. I'll just cut it out. I'll bleep it. I'm gonna hit them up, get my own code, and then before this goes up, I'm gonna put it up there instead.
You know, I know. I think it's actually kind of crazy. I think I understand why, but I mean, I don't fully understand why. I don't know if this was something. I'm not sure, but I thought like because I saw like producers from like Internet Money like posting it,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought like that something would have happened like where they had some partnership or something like that. But I'm sure it had to go with the image of
Yeah.
breasts and everything because I don't know if you kept up with everything like after Nani released, but there were like DJs and stuff like coming out saying this plugin is just it objectifies women. This is
I
bad.
know. I didn't see that.
Yeah, so there was actually like a bunch of like YouTubers and like bloggers and stuff like that that were saying
Damn.
how the plugin was like objectifying women and like a bunch of
Yeah.
other stuff. And like how especially like in the DJ like producer community, like how hard it is for a woman to actually progress simply
Yeah.
because she's a woman, which is totally unfair. But yeah, there was just like a bunch of backlash coming off of it. I don't think it was like huge, but there were like a bunch of people attacking it, saying,
Yeah.
like, "Take it down. It doesn't need to exist." Blah 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 blah. And yeah, I personally I didn't think it was that big of a deal because it's not like it was. You get what I'm trying to say. I don't want to go into detail, but personally, I don't think it was that big of a deal.
No,
but some people obviously thought it was a big enough of a deal, which is respectable. I understand it 100%, but I don't. I think that obviously it was made in a joking manner. It wasn't meant to like put down anybody, any specific group of people, women or anything. So that's just how I feel about it. Now I'm gonna get canceled, but
hey, that was my plan right here. I was scheming all along.
So yeah, I don't know.
No, yeah, that's cool though. I mean, either way, just the whole opportunity that you got.
Oh yeah, extremely grateful. I can't even. I can't put it into words like how grateful I was. It was great working with. Oh man, it was great working with them. You know what I mean? I would definitely do it again, 100%. So yeah.
I don't know. Usually, I know how long we've gone, but we've had like
so many like stoppages and shit.
I don't know what we're at.
I think we're probably at. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. So,
because my thing says 46, mine is a few. I think 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So maybe
how
30?
Long do you? Yeah, I think about 30. I say about 30.
Yeah, we still got a little bit more time.
What's the next topic, Xander?
Dog, I don't know. When I told you I was so unprepared for this, I meant it. In reality, Nani was supposed to hold up the whole episode.
Really?
Well, that was the only thing I really was had that I'm like, okay, this is I need to actually mention this, but
yeah. Let me. Is there anything else that I can mention that's like worth mentioning? I remember. Okay, so there was a producer that actually hit me up, and he was like, "Yo, they're selling Nani cracks now." And I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Y'all, like, I understand the struggle and everything. Like, if you can't, afford certain things, because I'm not gonna self-incriminate myself. Never mind. But
there was someone I knew who.
There was someone I knew.
Yeah.
That but this dude hit me up like out of nowhere, and he sent me like a screenshot of like the Facebook group and everything. And he's like, "Yo, this Facebook group is passing around like a cracked version of Nani." I can't remember if they were selling it or if they were just like handing it out. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" So I went and I was like, "Yo, was there anything that you guys could have done to like prevent cracking or anything like that. And they said as far
Yeah.
as software goes, it's like virtually impossible to do something like that unless you have like a whole nother like situation and everything. So sadly, that's something that they couldn't protect themselves from.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kind of sucked.
So I do have something. I remembered it. So now that you're not part of Waveforce, do you think that like, because I know you're talking about like wanting to create a community and whatnot. Do you think that you would like create your own kind of group or anything like that again? No.
No, I don't. Okay, the way that I nodded my head was really negative, and that was not supposed to be perceived in a negative way. So let me clarify that right now. That wasn't that wasn't supposed to be perceived in a negative way. But I don't know. I just feel like if you have a set, I mean, I've thought about it a couple times, and at the end of the day, I think the answer is still going to be no, just because that takes a lot and a lot of organization, time, commitment, and like me just trying to build myself as a person, like as a producer. I would want myself to be at least at a standpoint to where I could, if I was in a group, I would want to be able to provide everybody within the group with the resources that they needed.
Yeah.
And so
I definitely feel that.
Yeah, so that's why personally I would not, unless my feelings change, I would never start a collective, because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like that's a lot, especially if the person that's heading it, that's so much responsibility on them. Even if something else happened, yeah, I'm sure you know. But like, say, okay, just for example, say like one of your members start beefing with somebody on the timeline, whatever, blah blah blah. They start producer beef, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? That ultimately reflects on you and your brand at the end of the day. And so there's just like a lot of like little nitpicky intricacies that I wouldn't be willing to take as far as like making a collective, because I don't think I'm barely responsible enough for myself. You think I'm going to be responsible enough to keep like provide for 7 or 8 other people? And that's why I like just having friends that make music, because it's just like it's like the same concept, but there's no reins on it. It's just like you guys do whatever, and you guys make dope shit. So that's personally why I don't think I would join another collective or make one anytime soon. Soon. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Waveforce though. I definitely loved being a part of Waveforce, man. That was Can you hear that?
No.
Somebody was revving their car outside. But yeah, shouts out to Waveforce. If I showed you my beats before I joined Waveforce and after I joined Waveforce, there's a significant difference, just because you always want to surround yourself with people that are better than you, not to sound like cliche, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
So like being in Waveforce, like being a part of like, all these elite producers, Bleed, Aster, Hit Girl, Haruhe, Intox, Luca, Teo, the whole gang, just everybody, that was just like a force to be reckoned with, because we had literally everything covered. And I feel like that's why I progressed so fast. I still got growing. We all have growing to do. But yeah, I enjoyed being a part of Waveforce. Shouts out to everybody in Waveforce. I hope you're doing good. So yeah.
Yeah, you kind of screwed me up, bro, because before we had, I think, because we ended or started either the season finale or the season start, I guess that's what you call it, was a Waveforce member until this season.
Damn, I'm just a curse, huh?
Yeah, bad Wi-Fi, getting canceled.
Bad Wi-Fi, getting canceled, bad mic, just everything. I'm just a curse. I'm playing. No, really? Wait, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so season 1 was Haruhe.
season finale.
Season 2.
Truth. Season start.
Season 2 was Truth. Season 3 was Teo. Yeah.
This is the first season that we don't have one.
Man. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, but that's love. That's the gang for real.
Yes, sir.
Shout out everybody. I love them for real. That's my family. That's my extended family. They just don't know it. Nah, I'm pretty sure they know it.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I feel that. It's a lot of if you're because only realistically only certain people can handle all that organization responsibility.
Right.
Like everybody thinks they can until they actually do. So I definitely get that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress.
It is. Speaking of stress.
Did you give up on your Rubik's Cube?
Oh shit, I was solving that. Where is it? I actually stopped solving it, I'm not gonna lie. Because like whenever my internet started acting up, I got close. I mean, I got close as far as centers go. Like, I got all the centers besides blue and red going, and then I'm gonna do the edges and solve everything else. But you're right, I do need to work on this.
I got one more topic before we close it out. I got to figure out because usually we end with like 3 questions, right?
Yeah.
I don't know those questions yet. Like my readiness for this one, horrible. And I feel bad because it's like I should have been like more prepared, but at the same time, it happened a little bit faster than I expected.
Right. I mean, do you think this is going to be okay to like?
Oh yeah,
is there
no doubt.
enough in it? Okay,
no,
cool.
no doubt, no doubt.
Cool.
It's just, it's fun. I mean, especially the whole nani, and then the whole community part. Just we're set. It's just that it's more stressful on me trying to drive it a little bit extra, just because I'm not as prepared as I usually am. But
you want to ask me for my favorite hentai?
I'm afraid to ask, but what is it?
All right, so this is going to be a fun fact. And nobody's going to believe me when I say this. But there's only...
Bro, is there anything in that?
Yeah. I roll my shit small.
Oh, I was about to say, that looks so small.
Yeah, because I smoke everything usually at once. I roll my shit small. I don't be rolling those fat ass... Bro, I don't smoke like that. So whenever niggas roll like fucking fat ass joints like the size of their finger and shit, I'm like, dog, nah, I can't do it. I smoke like, dog, I smoke at most maybe like once a day. Yeah. At most. I know niggas that will smoke like 4 or 5 times a day, and I'm like, man, nah, y'all are...
crazy.
Y'all are built different, because I definitely can't do that shit. Because I still got to work and everything, and you know what I mean? And that shit adds up. Like, but, no, okay, so fun fact. Back onto that. I think I've only watched 3 hentais in my life.
Jeez.
3, just 3. Only 3. And people probably would think it's like a fucking... I got a whole list. Like, I got a whole, like, ranking and everything. Nah,
that's kind of disappointing.
In my life. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. A lot of people don't believe me when I say that too, but I swear to God, like one was like, I think my very first one when I was like a teenager was like Resort Boyne or something like that. If you're under 18, don't go looking that up.
I can't believe I actually bring this up. This could hurt my reputation right here. Did you watch the Animal Crossing video?
The Animal Crossing video
of the the cat pharaoh chick. Dog, I'm gonna send it to you. Don't worry.
I don't. I've never, bro. I'm gonna let you know. I have Animal Crossing, and I got it just to see what the hype of it was. And I played it for like 2 or 3 days, and I'm like, yo, this game is not that fun. This shit's kind of like, fucking whack. and I returned
It's like
it.
it's like the it's like not even the kid version. It's like the kid spot version of like Minecraft,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Nah, that makes perfect sense. I'm not really big on simulation games. So like
Yeah.
whenever like the whole Animal Crossing, like you saw Animal Crossing everywhere on Twitter
Yeah.
and like just literally everywhere. I just didn't get into it. I
No, yeah.
tried and I was like, yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm gonna send you the video after this. You gotta watch it.
Where I'm scared. What
No, no, you gotta watch
I'm not
it.
even gonna ask. I'll let it be a
Don't ask.
surprise.
Yeah, don't ask. I don't even want to talk about it anymore on here.
That's definitely getting
But nah, that's crazy though. The whole thing you built your brand off of. You barely
yeah,
know.
man. I will say reading it is a lot better. I don't watch it though. I've been through hella comics. I'm not even gonna lie. There's so many.
Real intellects read it.
Exactly. This man gets it. Nah, but yeah, I don't know. There was actually can I tell a story really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
There was a
Dog, this is your episode. This is your time.
I mean, no, this is our time, Xander.
Oh, that's right.
This is a moment between us. I got you. Hold on, give me a second. Boom.
That's not gonna look good on during the
that's
episode. Hold on.
Not gonna
there
look
we go.
Good. But so when I was still in the military, I mean, I don't know if people know I was or wasn't.
Yeah. Okay. So before you start, happy Veterans Day.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, I was because I was gonna tweet it out, but I was like 100% sure, so I didn't want to say it and be wrong because I don't know how that would look.
Yeah.
So,
nah, I mean,
I remembered vaguely, but I wasn't like 100% sure about it.
Yeah. So, I think somebody actually did tweet it out. Like they tweeted at me, and it kind of surprised me. Yeah. But I was like, "Wait, holy shit!"
It low-key went under the radar this year.
Yeah, I probably because everybody's obsessing with themselves because of Corona and everything.
Yeah, because I remember last year. Yeah, I remember last year was like everybody who was like a veteran who like was producer was getting like tweeted at.
Yeah. So I don't know. This has been a really weird year.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So, oh yeah, story. So when I was in the military, I had a friend of mine who was a big drinker, right? And I remember like trying to curb him off of drinking and everything. So I was like, yo, you want to like watch anime or something? He was like, yeah, sure. So we used to like watch anime on Discord and stuff like that. So he doesn't drink anymore, but he's like really obsessed with anime, right?
Yeah.
Like really obsessed.
Hey, whatever works.
Like he went down the rabbit hole, like body pillow.
Oh,
talking, no. Yeah. Talking like
I mean,
figurines.
It's better.
Nah, he went off the deep end. But yeah, it was just crazy because I was like, how does somebody go from he's my friend and I fuck with him and I tell them this story all the time. How the fuck does somebody go from obsessive drinker, like just drinking all the time, neckbeard, anime, just obsessing over everything? And I was like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. I mean, at least it worked. I think it helped.
Yeah, I mean, I think it helped. I hope it did. Yeah. I don't know. I'm glad he's not drinking no more though.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Well.
All right. I got the 3 questions in my head.
All right. What's the 3 questions? I'm ready.
All right. So this is how we ended off. 3 questions. First one is, if you could executive produce an album for any artist, who would it be?
That's tough. That's actually really tough because you gotta give me a second to think about this. Actually, this is actually a really in-depth question because I with the direction that I've been going lately, because I've been doing a lot of like just like drum layering and like swinging and shit. I would say like Smino or something like that. That would be crazy. But at the same time, I'm not the kind of producer that just like makes one genre. I bounce around between like that, and then I'll go from like hyperpop to like a bunch of other stuff. So it would probably be him or like somebody like Blade would be crazy. And I know people are gonna look at me crazy, but I love Blade. I love Blade.
You know who I would think you would kill though?
Who?
Amine.
You know what's crazy? I sent one of my friends the beat the other day. He was like, Amine would slide on this. And
yeah, because I mean,
I haven't listened to Amine, and I know I'm missing out.
Really?
Yeah.
Dog, listen to his newest project.
I've listened to like... There was Caroline, obviously, because everybody knew that song. And then the album that Caroline was on. What was that album?
I don't remember. I didn't really like that one. Yeah.
That was the only album that I listened like.
No, you got to listen to his last two. You got to listen to his last two projects. Crazy.
Really? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check it out then.
You would definitely like the latest one for sure.
Some people have said Earth Gang too, which I can kind of see that.
I could see that. I feel like I haven't listened much to them, so I wouldn't really know. But no, yeah, that's fire. All right, question number two. Let me make it up real fast. It's because the first one's got to be, specific to if they're producer or artist, and then the other two are like just general questions anybody can ask. Okay, yeah. What's your favorite? How do I word this? I guess region of music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. When it comes to... It's hard because I don't really listen to hip-hop like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I listen to, like, a lot of metalcore gent, and that's actually where I drive, like, a lot of my inspiration from. Mm-hmm. And I don't even know where they're from, so I can't even answer that question. Like, where different bands are at.
Yeah.
I guess Ohio, if that makes sense. I don't know. The thing is, like, I don't really listen to hip hop, so hold on. Nah, cut that shit out. That was fucking awful. That was really bad.
If they didn't hate you before, they hate you now.
Bro. No, let me think. Probably Florida, honestly.
Florida's
Probably
always popping.
Florida. Or obviously Georgia, honestly, because I grew up in Georgia. So, like, it's crazy because growing up in Georgia, there was times where we would just play Migos songs all the time, and like people would just think like, "Yo, that's just the artist from Atlanta. They're hard right now."
Yeah.
And then they actually get a lot bigger, and it's crazy that you started listening to them like that. But yeah, probably Atlanta, because that actually happened with a bunch of artists. Like whenever that Rich Homie Quan phase was going, like Thug, Waka, and everybody else. So probably Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and last one is any advice for other, new producers, up and coming producers, hentai lovers, anything.
Dog, just be yourself. People gonna like you. I don't.
Did you say people gonna like you or don't like you?
No, people are gonna like you.
Oh, okay.
Because, I mean, one thing that I've noticed is I'm just like a really like charismatic guy whenever I talk to people or whatever. And like I don't really like fake who I am or anything. It's just like something that happens. And Bleed pointed that out to me. I want to say like it was probably like 6 weeks ago or something. He was like, "Dude, you're charismatic as fuck." I'm like, I don't really mean to. It's just like whenever I meet people, like I genuinely get enjoyed like talking to new people and everything and having their understanding on certain
Yeah.
things. That's something that makes me happy. So I feel like that makes other people like gravitate towards me and like allow me to have like a community or whatever. So
Yeah.
really just be yourself. You'll pull like if you're good, you'll pull like good people around you. It'll just naturally happen. So really just don't fake anything. Don't sell no, I'm not even gonna say that. But
I knew what you were gonna say too.
But yeah, just be yourself. Like don't do anything weird for the internet. Just do whatever you want to do and people are gonna like you for it. There's a lot of times where people respect people doing whatever the fuck they want more than just naturally respecting someone.
Yeah.
So yeah, just talk to people and be yourself. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. All right, man. That was fun. You know, besides the whole internet issues.
Besides everything just messing up.
Yeah.
I'm actually hotspotting off of my phone right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
I was trying to, but I was like, I don't think my, connection here is strong enough. But
Yeah.
I'm about to show you something that'll show you kind of where I'm at in this whole season 4 planning.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send you a season 4 sticker.
Right.
I don't have them with me right now, but I have the next best thing. You ready?
Ready.
I have it printed out halfway. In black and white. It's supposed to be green. And I think the printer ran out of ink.
Can you actually mail that to me?
I'll send it to you with the actual sticker.
Okay, word. Yes, I'll literally hang that up. I'll hang that up literally right here.
So, you know what I'm actually thinking?
What?
Oh, that's actually way too much work, actually. Never mind. I was going to put, like, the names of everybody here.
Oh, yeah.
But that's way too much work, because I ordered them in bulk, so I'd have to order one by one in bulk.
Right.
But anyways, the smaller version of this and the stickier version of this will be coming right to you. So along with this one.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually fuck with the design that the halfway printer did.
Yeah.
That kind of looks fire.
It does. It looks like, what's it called? Distressed.
Yeah.
But no, that's coming to you. I hopefully, by the next episode I'll have them. I highly doubt it, but hopefully. But no, yeah, thank you.
Absolutely, man.
It was
absolutely.
It was great. It was great, catching up and everything.
Yeah, man.
Anyways, thank you all for watching and listening. Make sure to go check out Pseudo YouTube.
I actually need to start a YouTube channel. I've just been posting straight on SoundCloud. I do have the stars though. Right. I'll give you all that information.
Yeah, all links, SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah,
he goes crazy on Instagram.
I've actually just started using Instagram again.
I know. Every time I see you pop up my feed is always, some weird picture and then like some cool beats. And I'm always like, oh, Pseudo's here. But no, make sure y'all go check him out. And then we will catch y'all next week. We have, I do not know who we have. Someone good, someone cool. That's all I know. But no, thank y'all for watching, listening, and we'll catch y'all next week.